Good morning, Rancho. Sean Gordon here with Craig Ferguson at Rancho Canyon Music. Now, I have two favorite things in life outside of my family. One is designing software, and one is writing and performing music. And recording it. I don't really perform so much anymore. So I'm super glad to be here to see what you're doing here with the kids and music and everything else. So, Craig, tell me about your story a little bit and how you got here, what you're doing.
All right. Well, thanks first of all for stopping by. Rancho Canyon Music has been here since I established the store in 2000. Before that, in 1995, this was a used piano shop, and I came to work for the owner at that time. Bought it from him in 2000, and then ever since we've been a music lessons. We rent instruments. We also sell all of these guitars. We also have strings, reeds, picks, anything you need for quick accessories, sheet music. We're just your basic mom and pop shop.
Nice. So you're doing, like, you work with a lot of the local schools with their music programs and such?
Most definitely. Rent band instruments to the schools, work with all the PTAs, do a give back to the PTAs. And so whenever a kid rents an instrument here, they're also helping out their local schools. We love to do that sort of stuff. We also do performances all over town with the various students. We've got recitals. We also have a thing called Rock-cital. We get all the kids in the school that want to play in a rock band, put them in their own individual rock bands, head on down to the Elks Lodge, put on a concert for all our friends and family, and it's always a big
fun.
The next one's on May 5. Come on down.
Oh, I will absolutely be there.
All right.
How big a crowd do you usually get?
Usually it'll be anywhere from 250 to 300. We kind of have to stop because the fire marshal will say, that's enough. So,
That's a significant crowd. That's great.
Oh, yeah. It's all the friends and the family, and everybody loves it because, of course, it's their kids that are playing and getting to be rock stars. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
So what kind of age range do you have here?
Well, I would say the youngest it would be coming in would be like 4 years old, and that's kind of exceptional. 4-year-old is kind of young. Every kid is different at that age range, but then it goes all the way on into senior citizens. We got plenty of adults that are taking lessons here. In fact, one of the the largest increase in segment we see for new students is adults that want to learn how to play either piano or guitar especially, and there's a bunch of them that are getting into ukulele now too.
Really?
So, yeah.
I didn't think that was a serious instrument.
No, ukulele. Jake Shimabukura. Look that guy up. That guy's serious. So, yeah,
really?
Ukulele's a real instrument, and, well, no less than George Harrison of the Beatles loved ukulele. Story is, if you went to his house for dinner, after dinner, he busts out the ukuleles, and everybody has a little jam fest.
I see you got, like, a bunch of them on the wall, right?
Definitely, yeah. It's fun, it's easy, and they're not too expensive.
Oh, that's cool. So, lessons. What kind of lessons are you doing here?
We do just about anything: piano, guitar, voice, drums, ukulele, violin, viola, cello, all the brass and trumpet and trombone, all the woodwinds like clarinet, flute, saxophone. All of that is going on, and we have Rancho Rock School here as well. We've got our own rock school. The kids meet here every Saturday afternoon from 3 in the afternoon until 7 p.m. And then we go out and do gigs every so often as well.
So how many people does that accommodate?
Rock school, there'll be as many as 15 or 17 kids in here at the same time. Now, part of the kids are in one room practicing. Some of the other kids are up here in the front room, and they're working on their songs. And then the other kids you'll find in the individual teaching rooms working on parts together. And then every so often, everybody shifts around, so everybody gets a chance to play in different bands. The kids are picking their own songs, picking their own band names.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, they're doing the whole thing, yeah.
That's fun.
And making music videos, too, a few years ago.
Oh, really?
Yes, made a music video with one of our rock school bands, and you can find that on our website.
Okay, yeah, I will put links to everything in the description here, so that'll be a lot of fun. Now, do you have just one website, or do you have different websites depending on the
Just the one
program?
website.
Okay.
Just the one website, and then you can find everything you want to find from ranchocanyonmusic.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's see. So you've been here for a long time. Just in general, you've lived in Rancho like 20-odd years?
Yep. As soon as we bought the business, a couple years later, we bought a house up in Robinson Ranch, and so we've lived in that neighborhood. You guys probably see me walking my dogs 2 or 3 times every day. Yeah.
I love the community here, right?
Yes.
You know, you get to know people, and it's almost like when you meet somebody, it's like, hi, I'm Sean. I've lived here 20 years. I've lived here, 18 years. Everybody's been here for so long, so it's kind of nice.
Yep.
So what else could we tell our thirsty audience about your wonderful establishment here? Now, you're in the ARCO parking lot, basically.
Yeah.
So
Plaza Empressa.
Plaza Empressa. We're over here by the Laguna Beach Beer Company.
Well, that is Laguna Beach is down there. The post office is in our very same building, right around the corner from us here. So if you're looking at the post office and you come around to your left, we're right there. Big red letters that say music. It's the same letters that I put up when I very first started the business, because at that time we were the only music business around, and so all I needed to put was music, and I decided I would just stick with that.
Well, it's good. I mean, it catches the eye.
Yeah.
I mean, I've come in here off and on for a very long time. I picked up a couple of guitar straps. I mean, my son, he's 23 now, became a bass player, but when he was young and he still wanted to learn, and I had an old guitar in a case, and he found it in my closet, and he's like, I want to play with it. And I'm like, well, we need a strap, and came down here and got a strap. And I was recording a couple years ago, and the guitar player was playing bass. And he's not used to playing with his fingers, so he wanted to pick. I didn't have any good bass picks because the picks kept sliding out of his hands. I'm like, wait, there's a place around the corner. Let's just go get that real quick.
That's the sort of stuff we've got, and that's what we do, yeah. Yeah, we look at ourselves as more of a music lessons facility that sells stuff, the accessories, the quick stuff that, I mean, let's face it, the retail has gone the route of Amazon, and so the big box stuff is harder for us to sell, but everybody needs broken string fixed, everybody needs guitar picks, everybody needs good service and repair on their instruments, because let's face it, kids can be rough on their stuff, and we've got a guy we've got several guys who are great repairmen.
Do you have anybody, speaking of which, I actually need this myself, do you have any guys that do guitar setup?
We recommend, there's a guy in town that we recommend too. We don't have on staff here at the store, but because there's not a ton of guitar work coming through all the time.
Right.
But yeah, you can bring us easy stuff like restrings and stuff like that we can do here. But if it's big setups or neck resets or stuff like that, yeah, we refer out.
Okay, yeah, I got a couple of new guitars, and they're close.
Yeah.
But I don't want to mess with it. I want somebody who knows what they're doing.
We got our guy Tom. I'll give you his number.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Well, awesome. Anything you'd like to add before we wrap up this episode?
We love being in Rancho Santa Margarita. It's for sure. This town has given us an opportunity to, my dream was also to educate as many people and to get as many people playing music as we can. We're doing the best. We're doing a great job out here, it seems like. So far, people love us, and we love them back.
That's fabulous. Thank you so much, Craig.
Thanks,
really
Sean.
appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too.